The Senate and National Council for Women's Society (Ncws) are advocating for domestic servants to be included in the proposed 70,000 naira national minimum wage scheme. During a public hearing on a bill for the domestication and registration of domestic workers and employers, Senator Osita Izunaso emphasized the need to ensure domestic workers receive the same minimum wage as public workers. The bill, sponsored by Senator Babangida Hussaini, was discussed by the Senate Committee on Employment, Labor and Productivity, led by Senator Dicket Plank. Additionally, Acting National President of the National Council for Women's Society, Mrs. Geraldine Etuk, and Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Labor and Employment, Ismaila Abubakar, along with various organizations, including the National Human Rights Commission and the Nigeria Social Insurance Trust Fund, backed the proposal. At Voice of the People TV, we are on the streets gathering people's opinion on these developments.
That 70,000 is very, very poor. Considering the hardship in the country today, 70,000 is very, very poor. Both domestic workers and federal government workers, very, very poor. But hence, federal government has agreed and sealed it that is 70,000. My candid opinion, I think both the domestic workers and the government workers should end that 70,000 because they are all human beings. They also go to buy in from the same market. They are not buying in different market. Both the domestic and the government workers buy in the same market. We all are human beings. We are equal before God.
It is a good development in the sense that Nigeria is there is no place for, like, let me say, in the market, there is no place where you see that this is where the public workers buy things and this is a different place where the domestic workers buy things. Everything is the same. Whatever they buy 1 naira here is what they will buy 1 naira everywhere. So if these people have money, let me say they give them 70,000, that's 70,000, and they give these people, let me say, 20,000 also, it will not be enough because they will buy the same thing that these people will buy, and it will, it will not be good.
It's not good because it's not everybody that can be able to afford that money. The other workers, they can, anything their staff want to pay them, the employer, they can take. But what happens is that even if they are not going to pay up to 70, they can increase the money, at least because it is the same market that all these people go, the workers go, that the other people will go. So two of them will jump because this 70,000 now will make everything to go high.
In opinion, they should extend it because the same market that public servant goes, that the same market that the domestic workers goes. So what there is no difference between what a public worker can buy and what the other person. The rate is the same, the price is the same. So I'm of the opinion that they should extend it to domestic workers.
When federal government say we pay 70,000 naira for we civilians or we government workers, what about the private companies? The private company cannot pay 70,000 naira, but let's hope for good. Maybe they will try and pay.
This move by the Senate and the National Council for Women's Society is a significant step towards improving the welfare of domestic workers by including them in the national minimum wage scheme. As we've heard from citizens, opinions are mixed, and this is generating considerable interest. Stay tuned for further updates on this developing story. Matthew Ogoswada reporting for Voice of the People TV.